Destined Rivals is just around the corner, and today we'll be looking at the buyer's guide to Destined Rivals. Now, some of you guys may be already pre-ordered some, hopefully at retail, hopefully not overspending too much money. I have managed to bag a few boxes. I managed to pick up some booster boxes, some ETBs, some triple blisters. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I managed to pick up, or pre-ordered anyway. I'll go and pick them up hopefully, and they don't get cancelled. My Join Together did get cancelled, but I'm hoping Destined Rivals doesn't. So yeah, I mean, I'm super hyped for this set anyway. I'm probably not going to open it myself, only because if I can get more of it, I will. And I did the same with Join Together. I didn't open up any Join Together when the set came out, and then it became a little bit more readily available. And then I was like, you know what? I don't mind opening up at this price point. So, but that's the way I see it anyway. Of course, we got the big chase cards of the set: Cynthia's Garchomp, Mewtwo. Be interested to see what the prices are going to be like regarding this set. I expect the pre-order prices to be insanely high, but I do expect them to fall. Of course, we don't know as of yet what the prices are, but it'll be quite interesting to see. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. So, Destined Rivals booster packs. $10 a booster pack. Guys, do you want to spend $10 on a Destined Rivals booster pack? Because I know I don't. So, we have here, was $9, went up to $11, and it's kind of between $10 and $11. That is just ridiculous. Of course, this is in heavy demand. People willing to spend silly money for stuff. So we have here current market price $11.50 as of the 13th of May. So as a recording of this, it's the 26th of May, and it's dropped a little bit, but not by much. So it says here, I'm not gonna lie, these prices are starting to make me feel rather old. I remember spending $4 on my way from school. Mate, I remember spending way less than that. I remember when I used to pick up base set jungle and fossil packs for like £2.50. There used to be a deal at my local toy store when I was like on the way home on a Friday afternoon, and it was £7.50 for 3 packs, and you get to choose either fossil, jungle, and base set. Let that one sink in. Let that sink in. There's no bigger indicator of the demands around Destined Rivals than a price tag of $11.50 per pack. That's just shy of the current price for Prismatic, one of the best Pokemon sets ever, yeah, to be fair. So, it says, hilariously, the sleeve pack costs an extra $6. What? Okay, that's just ridiculous. Alright, so we're going to go on to the booster box. I will say the booster box has dropped quite a bit. Okay? People were buying this. This is why you shouldn't buy into the hype, guys. This is a prime example, right? People were buying this at $408 a booster box. People were buying this at $368 a booster box, and at $338, and so on and so forth, right? Then it went back up to $320, and now it's dropped even more, and it's at $260. I expect this to fall even more after release. Hopefully, it might sit closer to $200, but it'll probably sit between $200 and $220. That's kind of where Journey Together is over on TCG Player at the moment. Here in the UK, it's about $210, $205, $210. I do expect it to drop under $200. I think it'll probably drop hopefully around $180, $190, which is like the Surging Sparks price point. So we'll have to wait and see. So it says here that you've obviously got the price is $7.38 per pack. That's at $266. So that already is way cheaper than buying the loose packs, and way cheaper than buying the sleeved packs. So it says, talking about proving a point, a booster box is going to save you almost a third of the cost over buying individual packs. A sealed box is always a savvy investment and comes with more chances to pull your chase card than a handful of boosters. It's a safe purchase that makes up the backbone of each release. Very, very true. Then you got the half booster box. Now we get these in the UK. We do get a lot of half booster boxes. So it's kind of interesting that we're seeing the half booster box on here. But we do get a lot of half booster boxes with every single set. And I really like buying the half booster boxes, because normally they're cheaper than a normal booster box. If you buy 2 of them, they usually are cheaper. But this one, not so the case. $200 for a half booster box there. But here in the UK, it will be cheaper. Like, I'll give you an example. Surging Sparks for a booster box is like $180, $190. I think it's maybe towards maybe $190 now. But if you bought 2 half booster boxes, like $150, for example. So, you know. So here, $11.11 a pack. Okay. The idea of a half booster box is actually quite novel. It should be the perfect middle ground between a loose pack and a sealed box. Yeah, absolutely. I think half is great. You know, and booster bundles are the same. And we do get these like I say, quite a lot here in the UK, and I do expect these to be the cheaper alternative than a booster box. Then you got the ETB, so I have got some ETBs coming. I paid 55 for them, which I think is the retail price. But yeah, at the moment we're looking at $120 for a normal ETB, guys. This isn't even the Pokemon Center version. This is just the normal ETB. I know it's ridiculously expensive. $13 a booster pack for this one. Elite Trainer boxes remain the sought after item of each Pokemon release. They have the aura of something. So it says, you know, it is quite expensive, pre-orders and stuff like that. In all honesty, I like the fact you get the promo in there. And of course the sleeves and so on and so forth. I'm going to be opening up mine. Like I said, I bought them from retail, so I don't mind opening them up. But yeah, I mean, $120 is crazy, to be honest. I think I've seen them here in the UK on eBay for about 70 to 80, I think. Still quite pricey in my opinion. We saw that again with Journey Together, and that went back down to retail. I'm not saying this will go back down to retail, but I'm hoping it goes back down to retail. But $120 is ridiculously expensive. Then, speaking of expensive, we have the Pokemon Center exclusive. Hopefully you guys have managed to secure one. I know it was an absolute mess, a nightmare on the Pokemon Center website. It took hours and hours, and it was just an absolute joke to get hold of one. I do have one. It hasn't been cancelled yet. I'm hoping to receive an email imminently to say it's been dispatched. But I do have a confirmation email to say that mine was successful, but whether or not I get it is another matter. I had the problem with Surgeon Sparks back in the day that mine actually got cancelled. So hopefully I don't get the same with Destined Rivals. But yeah, $470 bonkers. It's just dumb. It's just so silly. I mean, how is this so expensive, right? How is it so expensive? This is keeping sealed. I'm never opening this. I don't expect anybody, like, just don't do it. So the coolest item on the market always seems to be a little too far out of reach. Absolutely. This version of the Elite Trainer box can only be found over on the Pokemon Center website. As we know, guys, it is an absolute nightmare. They've kind of fixed it recently over the past couple of weeks, but yeah. It's the holy grail for most players, but this one always sells out months ahead of time. Oh yeah, this thing sold out incredibly quick. Like, it was just bot scalper crazy for this one. Oh, it was just a nightmare. Then we got the booster bundle coming in, which is pretty interesting. So we've got $70 here. So hang on. So if you opened up, we'll go back here. If you opened up this up and you wanted the packs, you're paying $36 a pack. That is crazy. And the thing is, that's at $400. It's $460 at the moment. Good lord, yeah, just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. We've got the Destined Rivals booster bundle. This one usually is a pretty good pickup, but it is quite pricey at the moment. Looking at $70, $12 a booster pack. Look, again, don't do it. This is another product I expected again to age well. Destined Rivals gets older, but you couldn't pay me to get one right now. No, I wouldn't. The booster bundle is a pocket-sized way to pick up 6 booster packs, but clocks in a higher price point than buying those same booster packs individually. The booster bundles are supposed to be the cheaper alternative, the easy alternative. This isn't the case or whatsoever. Wait for it to go down in price, because this is just pure insanity. I haven't pre-ordered any booster bundles. It is just ridiculous. Then you got the Build and Battle box. I believe it's like the pre-release kits. So this one, yeah, I mean, if you go retail at the pre-release, fine, but after that, don't bother. $63. Again, you look at $15 a booster pack if you open this. Don't do it. But yeah, if you pick these up, obviously, if you went to a pre-release, great. That's absolutely amazing. But yeah, pretty crazy. Check lane blisters, I always avoid these. I think these are just so overcosted and just, I can't stand them. I just don't like them in every set. Yeah, just don't even bother. Triple blisters I have picked up. So you're looking at around about $48. That's $16 a booster pack. Which, yeah, I don't really invest in triple blisters. I normally just open them. But that is very, very expensive. Closing thoughts. Okay, right. So Destined Rivals fills a niche that fans have been clamoring for forever. I've been wanting to get it for a long time. If it wasn't releasing in the same year as Prismatic, I wouldn't hesitate to call it a slam dunk for most coveted set of all of the year. I was going to say of all time then. As it stands. But yeah, I think Prismatic is better. I think Prismatic is better than Destined Rivals. But we have to let the smoke settle after the early onslaught of sales to see who wins that fight. Here's the thing, right? So my thoughts on the pre-orders and stuff for Destined Rivals. Don't overpay these prices. Do not pay these ridiculous prices. Just don't do it. It's so dumb. We've seen it happen time and time again. The prices will fall after release. Now, they might not fall to, retail levels, but they will fall. I would restrain and hold fire on paying these ridiculous market prices. I mean, I would not pay $11.50 a booster pack. Hell no. There's just no way. Booster box, like I say, if it drops, towards the same level as Join Together, sure, I think that's fine, but it seems pretty crazy right now. Like, if you were like me in the UK, £200 a booster box, a little bit pricey in my opinion. If it drops another like 10%, 10 to 15%, then I might pick it up, but we'll see. But overall, yeah, we're looking at Destined Rivals, very, very expensive, very sought after. It's kind of like, it's a booster box set that's kind of like a specialty set, like a holiday set. It feels so special in a way, where it feels like a 151 or, a Crown Zenith or whatever, right? Or Prismac. It feels that level. And I think that's what we kind of need to expect as well coming out of this, just because of the hype and everything. If this came out last year, like this time last year, this would be like $100, maybe like $120 a booster box. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be normal care. But yeah, it's just wild to see that that's the situation we're in right now in 2025. It's a shame that this did come out this year. If it came out last year, it would have been great. But unfortunately, it comes out now, and we're getting hammered left, right, and center. If you found the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content. And guys, let me know your thoughts on the Destined Rivals. Have you been pre-ordering stuff? What have you managed to get hold of? And where do you think the prices will go? Do you think they'll fall? Do you think they'll hold? Do you think they'll go up? I don't think they'll go up. Not to begin with. But I think we will start to see, hopefully, more price falls happen. The ETBs is insanely expensive. But yeah, interesting times to be had. We'll have to wait and see what happens regarding Destined Rivals. But yeah, if you can pick it up, or if you had been able to pre-order it, you're doing pretty well. But that's it from me, guys, in today's video. For more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on screen. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you in the next one.